Comparing two software options side by side. An AI voice continues from here. Let's start directly with pricing, because this is where Sharesight immediately sets expectations around who the platform is built for. Sharesight uses a tiered subscription model based on portfolio count, holdings, and reporting depth. There is a free plan designed strictly for getting started, limited to one portfolio, 10 holdings, and a single custom group. This tier is useful for testing the interface, but it's not intended for serious long-term tracking. Moving up, the starter plan is priced at $7 per month when billed annually and allows one portfolio, 30 holdings, and 3 custom groups, positioning it as an entry point for individual investors who want basic reporting without scale. The standard plan increases to $18 per month, billed annually, and unlocks 4 portfolios, unlimited holdings, and 5 custom groups, which is where Sharesight begins to feel practical for diversified investors. The premium plan sits at just over $23 per month, billed annually, and expands capacity to 10 portfolios, unlimited holdings, 10 custom groups, and professional-grade reporting and support, clearly targeting advanced investors, accountants, and users managing multiple strategies. EquityStat approaches pricing very differently. At the time of this comparison, EquityStat does not publish clear, self-serve pricing on its website. Instead, access and cost are typically discussed through direct contact or demos, which suggests a more professional or enterprise-leaning positioning rather than a mass-market subscription tool. This lack of transparent pricing makes EquityStat harder to compare directly on cost alone, but it also signals that the platform may be designed for users who prioritize analytics depth over simplicity or predictable monthly fees. Moving into Sharesight's feature set, the platform is designed around structured, accountant-friendly portfolio tracking, with a strong emphasis on accuracy over aesthetics. Sharesight supports equities, ETFs, managed funds, and dividend-paying instruments across global markets. One of its defining strengths is automated dividend tracking, including dividend accruals, income reports, currency conversion, and tax-ready summaries that show income by source and period. Corporate actions such as splits, consolidations, and dividends are handled automatically, reducing manual intervention over long holding periods. Sharesight also provides detailed performance reporting using money-weighted and time-weighted returns, allowing users to understand both investor behavior and asset performance. Custom groups enable segmentation by strategy, broker, asset class, or geography, which is especially useful for long-term investors managing multiple objectives within one account. Historical performance remains intact even as portfolios evolve, which is critical for investors tracking progress over many years rather than trading cycles. Reporting exports are designed with accountants in mind, making Sharesight popular among investors who collaborate with financial professionals. The pros of Sharesight are its reliability, depth of reporting, and long-term accuracy. It excels at dividend tracking, performance measurement, and structured portfolio analysis across years. It's especially strong for buy and hold investors who care about income, tax clarity, and consistent reporting. The downsides are flexibility and modernity. Sharesight's interface is functional rather than visually exciting. Customization is structured rather than freeform, and users looking for real-time dashboards or lifestyle-oriented visuals may find it conservative. Pricing also scales with portfolio count, which can be restrictive for users managing many small portfolios. Now shifting fully into EquityStat's feature set, the platform positions itself as a performance analytics and portfolio intelligence tool, rather than a traditional retail tracker. EquityStat is built around deep analytical insight, focusing on attribution, performance breakdowns, and decision support metrics rather than basic tracking. The platform emphasizes understanding why a portfolio performed the way it did, not just how much it returned. Users can analyze returns by asset, sector, strategy, and time period, making EquityStat particularly appealing to professionals, advisors, and advanced individual investors. EquityStat supports detailed performance attribution, allowing users to separate the impact of allocation decisions from security selection. This level of analysis is valuable for users evaluating strategy effectiveness over time rather than monitoring income or dividends alone. Portfolio analytics are designed to support review, benchmarking, and optimization rather than day-to-day monitoring. Compared to Sharesight's income-centric reporting, EquityStat feels more like an analytical engine for performance review and portfolio diagnostics. EquityStat also appeals to users who want a cleaner separation between raw data and interpretation. Instead of automating everything behind the scenes, the platform surfaces analytical outputs that help users evaluate risk, consistency, and contribution. However, this strength can also become a barrier. EquityStat is less focused on dividends, cash flow visibility, or investor-friendly summaries. It assumes a higher level of financial literacy and is better suited to users who already understand performance metrics and want deeper insight rather than guidance. The pros of EquityStat are analytical depth, performance attribution, and professional-grade insight. It's well suited for users who care about understanding portfolio decisions, measuring strategy effectiveness, and conducting structured reviews. The downsides are accessibility and transparency. Pricing is not publicly listed, onboarding may require direct engagement, and the platform may feel excessive for investors who simply want to track holdings, income, and long-term growth without complex analysis. In terms of ratings, Sharesight currently holds a 4.0 out of 5 rating on Trustpilot based on over 500 reviews, reflecting steady satisfaction among long-term investors who value reliability, dividend tracking, and reporting accuracy. EquityStat does not currently have a Trustpilot rating available. However, EquityStat shows a strong presence on Capterra, where it holds an average rating of approximately 4.5 out of 5, based on a small number of reviews. While this indicates positive sentiment, the limited review volume means feedback should be interpreted cautiously. As always, ratings and availability can change, so viewers should verify current listings directly. Final takeaway: if you want structured, dividend-focused portfolio tracking with reliable long-term reporting and accountant-friendly outputs, Sharesight is the safer and more accessible choice for most investors. If your priority is deep performance analytics, attribution insight, and professional-level portfolio evaluation rather than income tracking, EquityStat offers a more analytical approach built for advanced users. If this comparison helped you decide which portfolio tracker fits how you actually invest and evaluate performance, hit like, subscribe for more honest portfolio software breakdowns, and click the link below to explore the platform that matches how you track, analyze, and grow your investments. Not just what looks good on a pricing page.